Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, your 3-minute lessons to learn and memorize each card using symbolism. I use the Rider Waite Tarot if you wish to view the card while you listen to this episode. Today, we are diving into the meaning behind the Ten of Swords. We will start with a simple breakdown of the suit and number. The second part will dig into more symbolism to help you look at this card, remember it, and tell a story. First, let's start with the suit and number. The suit of swords, represented by the sword symbol, is linked to the element of air. This suit concerns the mind, including communication, thoughts, and decisions. It's about the intangible processes of thinking and our interactions with others through our words and ideas. The number 10 signifies the completion and the end of a cycle. Putting it together, the Ten of Swords is about an absolute ending. Nobody is going backward when you see the Ten of Swords. It can be a challenging card, even though there's always a new beginning at the end of a cycle. Next, let's cover the symbolism on the card. The overwhelming presence of swords in the figure's back suggests an overkill, indicating that whatever has happened has done so with finality. But remember, swords are about thoughts, so it's an idea or a belief system that is over and proven wrong, and there is no going back. The dark sky begins to clear towards the horizon on this card, showing the eventual passing of turmoil and the onset of a more transparent, better future. This transition symbolizes that recovery and new beginnings are possible even in the darkest moments. Next, let's cover the astrology associated with this card. The Ten of Swords does not directly correspond to a specific zodiac sign. Still, the air element, which rules over mental and communicative activities, is typically associated with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This element underscores mental anguish and the need for clear thinking to navigate out of psychological distress. Next, let's talk about the numerology in this card. In numerology, the number 10 represents completion and the end of a cycle. In the suit of swords, known for its thoughts, ideas, challenges, and mental conflicts, the Ten of Swords marks the ultimate conclusion, often in a dramatic fashion, paving the way for a new phase without concern for past burdens. Now that we have covered the basics, symbolism, and even a bit of astrology and numerology, how do we apply this knowledge to a reading? If you looked solely at this card, you would take its meaning and apply it to the meaning of the position in the spread. For example, in the present position, it may indicate that you think one way, and there is proof that the belief is untrue. For example, you may believe you can trust a person, but evidence reveals they are untrustworthy. It's less about the event and more about your change in belief that creates the ending. Also, you may believe someone is untrustworthy. Evidence shows the person is fair. This change in belief ends the cycle of discernment. In the future position, it may be a message that something will come to light that may change how you see a situation in your life. Now that we have some examples of how to read the Ten of Swords, how do we memorize it? What works best for me is, of course, to memorize the symbolism. It also helps to connect a scenario in your life to the card. For me, the Ten of Swords moment came when we evicted someone from an apartment in the basement. I believe that the rules of the Landlord and Tenant Act were in favor of the tenant. When I was served with legal documents, I thought I would have the book thrown at me. I went through the document and was able to debunk each accusation with a clear answer and sometimes evidence to support it with a photo or email thread. When we had the hearing, I ended up winning. It's not about winning or losing, but going through the event, defending myself, and having a positive outcome changed my incorrect belief that the system wasn't fair. That is my Ten of Swords story. And of course, to memorize tarot, keep practicing tarot. As you listen to these 3-minute lessons, you will have consistent reminders of symbolism that apply across different cards in the deck. Thank you for listening. Join us for more 3-minute lessons to memorize more cards.